Was a brand new update for Deadlock, of course, and we're going to be going over the map changes for the brand new update. So this will be running through every single map change that's happened to the main map, and also some changes to like the minions and everything like that. So start off by reading them out, and then we'll go on to the actual changes of the map. So if you do enjoy this video, you can always leave a like on the video, and also make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification icon to always get notified when I do post a brand new video like this, so you guys can understand the map and understand what's going on with the game. So of course, first things first, we got some miscellaneous changes here, like I said, with the troopers, aka minions. So the troopers attack range versus lane guardians reduced from 13.5 meters to 12 meters, aka they get closer to it. So you got to keep that in mind. You have to get a little bit closer to the Guardian as well for them to attack the Guardian. Very interesting for the lane Guardians. So this basically goes on to the next patch is players now need to be within 19 meters above the ramp to attack a lane Guardian. So I played a few games so far, and it's very, very interesting how you have to be on top of that ramp now to get way closer to the lane Guardian. And it's going to be way better for, you know, defending the lane. And if a player is up in your face, he really has to be up in your face in order to take a lane Guardian. So I'm guessing that there's going to be a lot more 2v1s on the Guardian and on those lanes rather than a 1v1 and trying to kill the lane by yourself like in the solo lanes, the outer lanes. So the outer lanes are going to have a lot more teammates go over there and try to help kill the Guardian. It's going to be way more difficult to kill the Guardian, of course, when you're by yourself, because you have to be on top of that ramp, and now you have to actually be in the Guardian's face almost and get up really close, right? So the enemies can gank you and everything like that before you could stay on the stairs and do the infinite ammo thing as well, and that's kind of gone now since you have to be on top of the ramp. So very interesting change here. Guardians now take 70% less damage from troopers at the start of the game. This reduces by 10% per minute, max at plus 30% increase damage at 10 minutes. Guardian damage versus players increased by 20%, so that's going to be even harder to kill the Guardians, and that's why I'm saying that it's going to be a lot more team play and a lot more players to try to kill the Guardian, because the Guardians can do a lot more damage to you as well. So you got to be careful about that, especially with like players like Lash is going to be huge for this now, since the Guardian does so much damage. You can just pull someone in with his ultimate and literally shred them with the Guardian as well. So it's going to be insane playing Lash, or any character that basically gets you near the Guardian way easier and traps you near the Guardian. You're going to get screwed near the enemy Guardian, at least. So it looks like they made some spawns increase and dialed back some spawns as well. So medium camps spawn time changed from 7 minutes to 5 minutes. So that's really good. For medium camps, it's going to be way less. Hard camp spawn time changed from 7 minutes to 8 minutes. 1 minute longer, of course. Teleporters open time changed from 10 minutes to 8 minutes. That's actually really good, because, you know, you have to wait so long for a teleporter, barely anybody used it, and now it's going to be used way more, of course. Trooper spawn / bounty lane end time changed from 10 minutes to 8 minutes, a little shorter for the troopers to spawn. So the golden statues as well have been changed a little bit. Golden statues and breakable spawn time changed from 3 minutes to 2 minutes, so a little bit shorter on that as well. Golden statues bonus upgrades time changed from 15 minutes to 10 minutes. Golden statue health buff increased from 15/20 to 20/30. And then also golden statues now have a tier 3 upgrade at 25 minutes, plus 2.5% fire rate, plus 8% ammo, and 1.5% CD reduction, plus 7% weapon damage, 40 health, and plus 5 spirit power. So it's basically at around 25 minutes, you're going to be wanting to get those statues way more. You're going to be wanting to farm those way more. And also, it's just, they just got a buff overall, right, on the time and basically what's in them. So it's going to make those a lot more valuable to grab, right? Mid boss now has 15 regen. Very interesting. Mid boss creep buff rescaled from 70% to 50/70/90 for the 1 to 3rd mid boss death. Further deaths don't increase. Okay, mid boss rejuve respawn rescaled from 50% to 40, 50, 60 for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd mid boss death. Further deaths don't increase, so basically making them harder to kill there. Urn now causes the runner to be revealed on the minimap. Ooh, that's going to be insane, because before, if you can only get revealed when you're in lane, right? So now that it's going to be revealed all the time, that's going to be insane. Definitely the urn is going to be way more valuable, and I'm guessing it's going to be increased, right? So it looks like it's going to be increased. So it looks like it's going to be increased as well. Heavy melee against the urn runner now causes them to drop the urn. Interesting. Urn delivery now gives each player on your team a golden statue permanent buff, which is nice. Urn bounty increased by 15%. That's what I'm talking about right there. So they're definitely going to want to increase that as well, right? You don't want to not increase that while you're getting revealed on a map 24/7. So that's good. Urn now falls down from the sky a little bit faster as well. So that's nice. So overall, the urn is going to be way more valuable, and it's going to be way more risky as well. So you got to be careful. You got to play for your team there. Comeback formula weighted a bit less on team versus team net worth calculations and more on the strength of the dying hero, regardless of lead. Percentage of deniable orbs from objectives for Guardian, Walker, Patron, Shrines rescaled from 54.55, 66, and so on, blah, blah, to 35%. So everything's going to get rescaled back, it looks like. That's nice. So shields no longer reduce damage or get depleted by NPC units. So for example, like troopers, bosses, that's really nice. That's really nice. So you won't lose as much shield now. All heroes move speed increased by 0.3, enduring speed reduced by 0.3. Okay. I guess that works. So bullet and lifesteal now stack diminishingly. So a little bit less on the bullet and spirit lifesteal, which is good because there's so much lifesteal in this game. But I do like that little nerf, I guess you would call it. Teleports now grant +3 movement speed for 5 seconds after arriving on the other side, which is nice because before you arrive at the other side and you have no movement speed or anything, any buff or anything. So that's nice to have. And then updated teleporter locations. So let's get right into the map changes now. So these are going to be updated teleporter locations, right? So we're in the green lane on the amber side, right? So the teleporters are a little bit different here. So if you go back here into the teleporter, that's going to be in the secret shop right here, the secret shop. And then this leads down into the tunnels. So this tunnel teleporter that is down here from the secret shop on the amber side, this teleporter right here is going to lead you now over into the subway. So it's going to be very interesting. On each side, it's going to have error code. So each side it's going to have a teleporter that's going to lead you into the subways now from the tunnels. So right here, this is the subway, and it'll lead you into the sapphire subway. So very interesting how they changed that. So here is the sapphire teleporter that will lead you into the amber tunnels, and that teleport over there in the tunnel area will of course lead you over here into the blue lane, right? So same thing with the opposite side as well. So say if we go over here into the Oracle, which is the secret tunnels for the sapphire side, secret shop, you go down here and the teleporter is going to be down here as well, and it's going to be the opposite thing. Of course, it's going to lead you all the way over here into the green lane on the opposite side, into the green lane, I guess you can call tunnels, and yeah, or the amber tunnels, I guess you would call it, and then down here, and then it'll lead all the way down here. So very interesting how the tunnels are now connected to the subways instead of the other way around where they are going other places. So I kind of like that change, that you can kind of go in these tunnels and basically gank the other lanes from the green lane and from the blue lane as well. So very nice change. So on the yellow lane, of course, this is the yellow lane. You come through here, here's the walker, and you go through over here. This has been widened a little bit, the staircase, which is really nice, and then added a bridge into this little new area right here. You got 2 boxes there, and then it comes out here. So another little area above this area that was recently added. So it's very nice that they are going to keep adding, you know, some more walkways and tunnels and things like that to get through here and to basically peek the urn and see what's going on out here, or flank if you wanted to flank the players that are in lane right here. So that's really nice. And of course, the area that has been changed a lot is the spawns, right? So the bases. So over here, remember there was like a little awning above, and now there's really not. Now it's just like plain like this. So that's very interesting. There's a glass pane window over here, so you can see the boss and see who's in there. And then of course, here is the battle area. So this is where the boss comes down, of course, and the last thing you need to kill, right? So they added this. They opened this up a little bit, which is very nice because before it was just like a brick wall there and you had to jump over this. It was kind of weird, right? They added him up here, of course. He goes back and forth. And then this little entrance right here. So now there's stairs here. You can go through the shrines and try to kill the shrine. Go over here and try to kill the other shrine, and or defend both by staying down here. And it's just another little good area. I do like that they opened this up a lot more, just because before it was very tight in there. You had this huge wall right here, which was very annoying right here, and you couldn't really do anything, right? You were kind of stuck in here. It's like a little tiny area. So I'm glad that they opened this up way more and added some more ledges to get up here, little tiny ledges, and also pushed the stairs back as well. So they just made everything bigger and everything just a lot more playable, right? They also added a little ledge right here, so you can jump up here instead of trying to jump all the way up. You can jump up here on this little ledge and stay right there if you wanted to as well on both sides. And this is going to be the same thing for the opposite side as well. So very nice change in the boss area. I do love how they just, like I said, opened this up and just made it completely different. Made it easier to get up in there and fight in this area rather than just be all cramped up and you don't know what's going on because everything's cramped up, right? So very nice change here. Of course, if we go into like the garage area, so this is the garage area on amber side, right? You go through here and you walk in here. Remember the rope that will take you all the way to the roof? Now it doesn't. No rooftop. It'll just take you to the second floor, of course. You can kill the machines, kill the little minion that's here. or kill the little farm camp that's here, and then walk up the stairs and now go up to the roof. So that's another way of getting up to the roof. And yeah, before it was you just zoop all the way up and you get to the roof. Now it's a little walkway to get to the roof. So a little bit longer, but it just looks better and it's going to play way better than just going all the way to the top. It was a little glitchy. Same thing with the nightclub area as well. So this is a nightclub and this is the blue lane. So you come in here through the nightclub and here's the rope again. Doesn't lead all the way to the top. There's actually an opening as well. And then there's some staircase. This is where the machines are over here. And then there is the, the camp would be right here. It's not there, but it would be right there, the little guy. And then you can walk up the stairs right here and get up to the rooftop. So it's just going to make it way more fluent to go up the rope instead of just like trying to glitch all the way up to the top of the rope and then going up there. This is way easier to put some stairs here and lead up to the rooftop. So I do like those changes. Of course, the guardians have been moved back a little bit. So I'm pretty sure even on the yellow side, they've been moved back a little bit as well. But as you can see, they are kind of very far back now. So the enemies really have to go up there and try to kill the guardians. Same thing with this guardian as well. He's moved back a little tiny bit. So very, very far away now. And it just makes you go on top of the stairs, like I said, and fight up there with the guardian, right? So you can't really, do the ammo. There are infinite ammo 24/7 on these stairs to hit the guardian anymore, right? So that's really nice. And of course they widen the archways down here in the little channels, I guess you would call it, of the middle. So right here, these little walkways are widening a little bit. They just made it more fluid to play and a little bit, more accessible to every character so they don't bump their heads, and when you're in a fight you don't get squished in here, right? No one likes small hallways. So yeah, these are really nice. So that's all the changes that are in the map so far that are updated. Overall, I think the map is looking very nice now, and they're adding, of course, a bunch of new stuff, new items in the map, and just making it overall look prettier. You got some grass here. I don't know if this was here. I don't think it was. Some foliage here. They're just making the map look very, very pretty, and as time goes on, the map is going to look very, very pretty overall. So yeah, what do you guys think about this map update? Do you guys like it? Do you guys think it is a decent update from these changes? This change is still here, of course, with the radio station passageway, which I like. You got the little walkway here. Looks a little bit prettier and everything like that. So yeah, like I said, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the guardian changes as well, where you have to be on top of the stairs and be really close rather than be on the stairs? You can do the infinite ammo thing. I think it's way better that people can't abuse that anymore, and you actually have to go and fight the guardian, fight in this area. And that's why these two people are right here. They're teaming up and they're trying to kill the guardian. This was actually my lane, so I was getting destroyed here because there's always these two people over here trying to kill the guardian, right? You got to be careful about that. A lot of teammates are going to be teaming up on your guardian now because it's going to be so harder to kill your guardian by themselves. So it's really good though for team play, of course. And yeah, leave a comment down below what you guys think, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like on it, and also make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification icon so you get posted when I post a brand new video here on YouTube. And yeah, guys,